Hello, welcome to Theosophy in Wales. I'm Dave Marsland. The cyclic nature of history. Well, if you've read Churchill's This Sceptred Isle, or you may have heard it serialised on BBC Radio 4, you will know that it's the history of Britain from the Roman times up to about 1900, and in fact the BBC extended it to about 1990. Well, there's two things are noticeable in this history, and they're completely separate issues. One is that the same ideas often come round again. Ideas are revived from an earlier era and people pick them up and run with them, and they generally become popular again. Also, the same paradigms or situations come round again. Now, I'll take another example, Tolstoy's War and Peace, and that's a very long book. And what Tolstoy was trying to do was come up with a theory of history, effectively turning history into a social science. He didn't manage to do this, and nobody since has been able to turn history into a social science. Now, I offer an explanation as to the recurrence of ideas and situations throughout history, and also why the theory of history has been very elusive. There is really no theory of history, even though people have looked for one. Now, I think there are two causes for this. The first is Tamas, the ghost in the machine. And this is the inherent resistance and negativity in the universe. Progress does not get a clear run. Now, the second cause is reincarnation from earlier eras, in which sufficient numbers of individuals reincarnate at the same time from an earlier period of history to enable ideas from that earlier period to become popular again. And it may be that a charismatic individual sometimes picks up old ideas and runs with them, but he does need support within society. Now, I'm not really talking here about groups reincarnating like Arthur Gurdam's Cathars, although I do believe that resonating groups can reincarnate together. What I'm talking about here is reincarnation within the general pattern. So there we are. That's the two reasons why there's no theory of history, and for the cyclic nature of history. One, the Tamas, the ghost in the machine, and two, reincarnation from an earlier era.